was a fight right prior to you.
Did he
right?
fight? Then he just wrong.
So in my opinion,
He would have kept his hands up at least, right? He didn't even do that. He got hit with clean punches. That was a factor in the fight.
yeah.
And Ryan did come in overweight. That was probably another big factor in the fight. That was probably the biggest factor. But it doesn't matter if you come in overweight or on drugs or any of this shit, right? If they don't hit you, it don't matter. So yeah, they can say whatever they want. Ostarin don't make you punch harder. It doesn't make you a better boxer. Yeah, maybe you're a little bit more conditioned, and you lose. You're a little bit more. You lose a little bit more fat, and you're able to train a bit more. But it doesn't make you a better boxer.
Do you feel like if you were
35, right? He literally called. He tried to make the fight with me and him, right? He wanted $8 million and me get $100K.
Dang.
So, I called out Rolly. I sent him a contract. Did he really send me a contract? Does that sound like, oh, by the way, and I sell way more tickets than you?
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, and I'm back at y'all with another one. So, Rolly Romero is going on a world press tour after his shocking upset victory over Ryan Garcia this past Friday. And Rolly Romero always is never short on words. As you just heard, he stated that Devin Haney ducked him, and Devin Haney offered him $100,000 for a fight, and he would get $8 million. Devin Haney, that is. That's not even realistic. They didn't offer Rolly no $100,000 and Devin Haney getting $8 million. Nonetheless, then he goes on to say, as you heard, when asked about a rematch with Ryan Garcia, Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia, as we know the debacle that took place last April, they were building to the rematch last Friday for the rematch to be in October. Ryan versus Rolly and Devin versus Jose Ramirez. Devin Haney outboxed Jose Ramirez, won a unanimous decision, 12 rounds to nothing. And Ryan Garcia got dropped in the second round and outboxed and outclassed by Rolly Romero. Shockingly. Because Rolly in his last two fights, his last two legitimate fights, Ishmael Barroso and Isaac Pitbull Cruz, he arguably almost got knocked out by Ishmael Barroso and won a controversial decision as Tony Weeks decided to stop the fight because he said that Ishmael Barroso was older in age and he didn't want to see him get hurt. The first sign of him facing adversity in the fight after hurting Rolly plenty of times. And then Rolly gets stopped. He wins the WBA title, and then he gets stopped by Isaac Pitbull Cruz, right? And he looked terrible in that fight. Nonetheless, he's stating that Ryan Garcia rematch with Devin Haney would be Ryan Garcia still winning because the Ostarin didn't play a part. But listen how he contradicts himself. In one hand, he says Ostarin doesn't help you in any way. It doesn't help you punch harder. But then he contradicts himself and he says it gives you more stamina, it helps you train harder, and it helps you cut weight. What? Then it helps you. Then it plays a part. Does it make you hit harder? Maybe not. But does it play a part in your conditioning? Yes. A major part of boxing is your conditioning. A major part of boxing is your conditioning. So if it helps you with your conditioning and it helps you cut weight, because also a major part of boxing is cutting weight properly so you have the proper nutrition and stamina in the fight. If it helps you cut weight, then it's a shortcut and it helped you. And if it helps you train harder than you ever have, then it makes you better. It allows you to go past your natural limits. So I personally said that I should see, and we should see, and we should also want to see, since Ryan lost and they was planning Ryan versus Devin rematch in October, let's get Rolly versus Devin in October. And make Ryan versus T.O. or Ryan versus somebody else on the undercard.
It was a fight right prior to you.
Did he
right?
fought? Then he just wrong.
So in my opinion,
He would have kept his hands up at least, right? He didn't even do that.
So he said that Ostarin didn't play a part because Devin didn't keep his hands up. Now, I agree. Did Devin Haney have defensive flaws and defensive lapses in the fight? 1,000%. 1,000%. Could he been more defensively responsible? He was defensively irresponsible? 1,000%. I agree. 1,000%. But to say Ostarin didn't play a part, that's nonsense, and then contradict itself and says it does help you in some aspects.
He got hit with clean punches. That was
Right. Now, he was defensively irresponsible and he got hit with clean punches. I agree with Rolly. That's the part that he have to clean up. But Ryan didn't have that aggression and the stamina and the confidence against Rolly like he did with Devin. That's the part that Rolly is missing. And he's attesting to it, saying that that's the part that Ostarin does help.
that was a factor in the fight.
yeah.
And yeah, I mean, yeah, Ryan did come in overweight. That was probably the
Ryan came in overweight. That played a part. So did it play a part or did it not?
another big factor in the fight. That was probably the biggest factor, but it doesn't matter if you come in overweight or on drugs or any of this shit, right? If they don't hit you.
It doesn't matter if you come in overweight or on drugs. Come on, brother.
It don't matter. So
You have weigh-ins for a reason. You have performance enhancing testing for a reason. Because it does matter.
oh yeah, they can say whatever they want. Ostarin don't make you punch harder. It doesn't make
It might not make you punch harder.
you a better boxer.
It definitely don't make you a better boxer. But it does help with your aggression and your confidence.
Yeah, maybe you're a little bit more conditioned.
Maybe you're more conditioned. There's no such thing as a little bit more conditioned. Either you're more conditioned or you're not. Either you're more conditioned or you're not. There's no such thing as little bit more. It helps you be more in better condition.
And you lose you're a little bit more you lose a little bit more fat.
It helps you cut weight, which we all know is a major part of boxing. Conditioning and cutting weight. Fighters don't cut weight. We've seen fighters like Ford. Okay, Rafe Savage Ford. Okay, he struggled at 126 to cut the weight. He looks like a completely different fighter at 130, 4 pounds north, only 4 pounds. He looks like it looked night and day, completely different fighter, because cutting the weight hurts. Look how he looked against Nick Ball. Now look how Raymond Ford looks. He looks like a completely different fighter.
And you're able to train a bit more. But
That's the whole point of performance enhancers, especially when you talk about like bodybuilding, right? It helps you lift more weights. It helps you recover quicker. That's the whole point, to allow you to train harder, to build more stamina, to build more muscle. What are you talking about? That's the whole point of performance. It's called performance enhancing. That's what it's called. Performance enhancing. Hello? That's the point of it.
make you a better boxer.
Do you feel like if you were
35, right?
So then he goes on to say that Devin offered him the fight for $100,000 and Devin's gonna get $8 million. Come on, Rolly. Come on. That's disrespectful. And they offered you that. What did you counter with? Come on. But let's get Rolly versus Devin in October. Never mind all the talking. Since he's a runner, he's a track star. He said that Ryan is a better boxer than Devin. He said that Ryan is more skilled than Devin. Let's get Devin versus Rolly Romero. next. I think the Ryan Garcia fight with Devin, the rematch, took a hit. The stock is not as high. So let's get Rolly versus Devin. And let's get Ryan versus somebody else at 147. Then we get the rematch. The winner gets the rematch. Let's do it that way. And that's all I got for y'all. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV. All one word. It's your boy Blue signing off. I'm gone. Peace.